Yo, what is going on, guys? Osmic Effects back again with another video. Today I'm bringing you a video which, to clarify technical versus fundamental analysis. I know some people don't really know how to wrap their head um, around it or know which one is which, but today I'm gonna tell you guys what is what and pretty much how it works. So first we'll start off with technical analysis, right? Technical. So pretty much for technical analysis, all it is pretty much the framework where a person studies price action or the movement of the market, right? So the individual can pretty much look at historical data, price movement that's happening in the market to determine and pretty much identify where the price could potentially head. Obviously, you can only there's only two possible ways where the market could go, either long or short, right? So you have to find confluences to pretty much indicate what to back up your idea whether you're gonna go long or short, and then based off what you're looking at, that's pretty much what's gonna determine uh where the market is heading, or what you would be looking at to enter the market. Let me delete this and let me show you guys pretty much. Let me show you guys how pretty much technical would be. So right here we're looking at Nasdaq, right? So first you always want to start off with your top-down analysis. So right here we would be looking at the daily time frame and find some sort of rejection. So right here there's a shit ton of rejection, which could easily act like a zone of this could be a resistance zone or a demand zone. So we'll just call it a demand zone, right? And we could clearly see that overall the market is on a bullish trend and it's having its pullbacks. Like right here, had a pullback before going up, pullback, and here falling wedges before going up, falling wedge, going up, falling wedge, going up, higher high came down, and now it found a strong level of support, which we see here based off this wick. Here we see this wick. Here we see these wicks. Another one, another one, etc. And you could even get all the way to here. And even if you drag it out, you see these wicks aligning as well. So this is pretty much what you're looking for when you're doing technical analysis. You're trying to see where the price has previously been and what type of price action candle it's done and what type of rejection it's having, in order to determine where, if you want to go long or short. Because here you can clearly see that the sellers tried to push the market down but failed, and then it ended up right here rejecting. After this candle closed, the the sellers were starting to lose pressure, and then it brought the market all the way up, and this is where it closed. So signifying that, we would go to the 4 hour time frame and then pretty much now start being able to analyze what's going on. So right here, the market started breaking structure, right? So it came down, made a lower low, it broke all these previous structures, lower high, lower low, lower high. It failed to break this previous lower high, which would have made it a higher high, came down and made a lower low. But as you can see now, with all these rejections, we're starting to see probably the markets trying to break up to the upside and correlate this push that it had last week. So with using technical analysis, you're able to pretty much determine everything I just said just by looking at the price and what's happened in the past. So what I would see here would be a long position on Nasdaq, because we could clearly see that it's breaking previous levels. Even if we were to go to like the 15-minute time frame, we see here that this is the lowest point it got to, and now it's just starting to like melt all these zones right here. So right here, I would potentially see a fib play, right? So we put it from the low to the high. We could clearly see that there's some form of rejection on the 0.38, which could potentially be a continuation to the upside. As you can see, it came down here where there's a minor level of resistance. It came up, retested it, came down, broke through, failed to complete the push, and brought the market down. And then here's where we got the push. It tried to break down again, and it failed, rejecting the 0.38, which could signify a strong trend. So what do I see here, right? When the market would open, we could potentially see the market possibly retrace to the golden zone. If not, reject the 0.38 again, which could signify our entry zone, which then we could go for a long position here. Depending on where you want to put your stop loss, obviously, but in this case, we would say depending on what we would see is where we would adjust it if we were to enter this position, because you don't want to enter the price if you see like this candle, right? Because you never know if it's just gonna stop everybody out coming down, right? To then start going up. So you would wait for a nice price action move like a bullish engulfing candle in order to then confirm your entry, which could possibly be like around this area because we would have the bullish engulfing to then determine the market going up. And based off previous price actions, this could be like a hybrid swing trade where you could place like TP1 could be right here, TP2 could be uh right here where there's some sort of rejection too. TP3 could be right here or on the extension fib level, and then TP4 could easily be right here. So that's pretty much how you would kind of break down and look at your technical analysis. This is for Nasdaq index. So yeah, I mean it's pretty simple. Obviously, everything takes time, so you kind of want to get into it little by little and be able to properly be able to break down your charts without having to go crazy or like doubt yourself or anything. But obviously, you always want to look both sides of the story. So if you were to go like short as well, you could potentially see like the price break this support level right here and have some sort of retracement, which then this could be your entry zone, and then wait for a bearish engulfing candle to then make that your possible entry, right? So these are things that you gotta look out for, and then TP1 could obviously be the lower low and then bring it down once the lower low breaks, secure profits, let it run, etc. So you always want to look at both sides of the story to be able to determine your technical analysis. So now, hope you guys enjoyed that explanation. Hopefully, I was able to explain it well. And now for fundamental analysis, let's go back to daily. So now for fundamental analysis, this is where you're pretty much gonna use like news factors which could drive the market. So for fundamental analysis, it's pretty much when a trader does research on the economy, social, political forces, stuff like that, and then which could potentially affect the supply and demand zone on a currency pair, stock, commodity, etc. So pretty much traders will use this to their advantage based off news that comes out, which could drive the market in one single direction based if the if the news is good or bad depending on what current pair you're trading, right? I personally do not like trading news because whatever push that you could get with news, right? Suppose it's like on US 30, the market typically moves a lot, right? But if you're gonna be trading with like a 1,000 pips take profit, you don't really want to be able to risk getting wicked out because when you're trading fundamental news, right? Suppose it comes out at 8:30, 8:30 a.m., right? And let's just say you're on a buy position, right? Everything looks good. The news came out positive, and you're ready to go. How many people do you think are looking at the news right now and seeing this? And everybody stacking their positions on the long. What's gonna happen? They don't care if you have a tight stop loss, if you have a pretty big stop loss. What typically happens when trading news is you're gonna see um a pretty much you're gonna see the market go like this to then go straight down, Okay, not that hard. Where you're gonna see the market go like this, stop you out, and then go back up. So how it would pretty much look like, it would end up being a little doji, right? Perhaps with then having some type of wicks like this. Uh, mm, boom, like that. And then this. Sorry guys, I'm trying to explain as best as I can. So this is what you would probably see the market do with when you're trading some news. Like literally, like you're gonna see it. Just watch the news. This is why I don't trade the news before the market would end up shooting up hard and just keep going up. So these are things that you gotta look out for when trading news because you tend to get stop hunted a lot or just wicked out. And even if you think you're gonna enter here again, the market could do it literally the exact same thing it did here over and over before it knows that okay, it's time to go up. So that's why I don't trade news because it's heavily impacted, and I catch my trades perfectly. I don't need news to determine whether I'm a win a trade or not. I just rather stay out of it, let people lose money or win money, good for them. But that's things I stay away from. So one of the I say like the top 5 or 8 things that drive the market when it's like heavy impact news. One would be unemployment rate, right? Two would be gross domestic product growth rate. So I'm not gonna go too in details with these because obviously it's gonna take like forever to break down each thing. Overnight interest rate. Number 5. What else is there? Oh, non-farm payouts, NFP. Everybody loves this. I hate trading NFP. 4, 3. Let's see what else is there. Consumer price index. Number 7 could be like retail sales. Number 8 could be like uh, president talking. So stuff like this are things that are gonna pretty much impact whichever currency you have really heavy. So, like that's pretty much the difference between fundamental and technical analysis. Me myself, I pretty much I look at the news, but I don't trade it, right? So it could kind of give me a clear understanding of where the market's gonna go. If the news comes out like at 8:30 and I'm trading London session, I will probably have like my trade set up already going. So like by the time like news hits, I'm already like either in profit, my trade won, or it will make my trade hit my TP4. Because for an example, if we had like a position open, right, and this was like your TP4 all the way here, and you entered in London session, you possibly going to see your TP1 here, your TP2, and then it's going to consolidate, right? And then once the news comes out, you're going to have the wick, but you're already in profit. You already secured your pips, and you're letting this TP3 and 4 run. And then once the the news opens or New York opens, boom, that's where you secure TP4 and your heavy hitters. So what I like to kind of do for like a little strategy with London and New York, you know what? I'll save that for another video actually. I was gonna tell you guys about like this little nice thing I like doing, which is why I like putting my trades on London session. But I'll save that for another video. But yeah, I hope you guys kind of got the brief idea of what technical versus fundamental analysis is. I hope I was able to break it down pretty clear for you guys. I'm getting more and more comfortable talking to you guys and being able to explain things on the charts. So hopefully my videos will slowly get better. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm also gonna be doing a giveaway of $100 or a lifetime VIP membership. All you have to do is subscribe, right? So let's write this shit down. Sub to the channel, like, and comment anything. And I will be doing a $100 giveaway or lifetime VIP membership. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to sub, like, comment, anything you want. Be like, yo, this video helped me a lot. Maybe it could be a comment about what video to do next, and I will pick a winner in a couple days or a week, whichever I see best. For depending on how many entries are gonna come in. And yeah, I'll pick a winner and I'll let you guys know. Thank you for watching my video. It's been Osmic Effects, and everybody take care. See you.